Hello lovelies, welcome back to my Cavern of Secrets. I hope everyone is doing well and having a phenomenal Friday. While researching Irish myths and legends to cover for this month, I came across the Irish vampire Abhartach, and of course I had to talk about my findings. We all know I'm a vampire nerd and I know a lot about vampires around the world. According to the legend surrounding Abhartach, he was a chieftain or petty king. The name implies that Abhartach was small or a dwarf. He may have been injured in a battle or had an accident. However, it is believed that his size may have been caused by wizardry. The people during this time period were great warriors and preferred their rulers to be manly and brave, strong. This is purely speculation, though there may be no truth to this part of the legend. What is known about Abhartach is that he was an evil man, who may have also been a wizard himself. He was hated and feared by those in his own clan and neighboring clans. According to the legend, he was also a jealous man and would spy on his wife because he suspected she was having an affair. At one point, he climbed out the window of his castle one night to try and catch her in the act. But he slipped and fell to his death, which I thought was ironic and fitting. In the morning, his body was discovered, and the people were relieved that he was gone. They quickly buried him standing upright as befitting his status. That isn't the end of the tale, however. The next day, Abhartach appeared demanding bowls of his people's blood fresh from cuts on their wrists. The clan's people were terrified but complied, too scared not to meet his demands. In their fear, they contacted neighboring chieftain Caithin and begged him for assistance. Caithin agreed and waited for Abhartach to rise. When he did, Caithin killed him and buried him once more, standing up. However, the next day, Abhartach rose once more, requesting his empty bowl to be filled with more fresh blood from his people. Caithin again killed Abhartach, but this time he buried him in a remote grave. This didn't stop Abhartach from rising again and requesting blood from his people the very next day. Unable to make sense of Abhartach's ability to continue rising from the grave, Caithin reached out to a local saint named Ioan for help. The saint explained that since Abhartach was already dead, he could not be killed again. The only way to stop him was to pierce Abhartach's heart with a sword made from a yew tree and put him in the ground upside down, then cover him with ash branches and thorns. Once this was done, a heavy stone slab should be placed over the grave, which could never be lifted, otherwise Abhartach would continue to come looking for blood from the people. Caithin followed the saint's advice to the letter, and according to legend, Abhartach remains under his slab stone. You can visit the grave in Ireland, but beware because people supposedly have had bad experiences at it. I found this story fascinating. I've heard of the vampire, but I wasn't aware of the story behind it. I thought it was interesting that the vampire in this legend rose during the day when it's believed that vampires rise at night. Very different from the Bram Stoker myth. And Bram Stoker was Irish, and this was the inspiration to Dracula. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments, and I will be talking about the differences between Bram Stoker's Dracula and the real living Dracula. Thank you so much for sticking around till the end. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe to join the fandom. Click that bell icon to never miss a video. I'm going to be trying something new and sharing my video game playthroughs. If you are interested, let me know if there's a specific game or anything you'd like me to try in the comments below. Next week, I'll be covering Banshees and St. Patrick's Day. I hope everyone has a fantabulous weekend. Take care until next time, and thank you so much again